Hi, so it's July 5th. It's a little after 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna go do this Grandjean Lake, or Grandjean campground to Sawtooth Lake Loop. This is where I'm going. Starting here, gonna come around Barron Creek up to Sawtooth Lake, around that and back down. Should be about 19-20 miles. We'll go around Mount Reagan. And yeah, it's a beautiful day. Sun's coming out. Yeah, it's just beautiful. So this is the start. Here we go. So I started the run just now. Got my Garmin going. It's gonna tell me where I need to go. Also got the Garmin InReach Mini 2 doing the live tracking. Heard that there was some fires here, I think last year, so there might be some trees on the trail. Should be okay. For fuel today, I've got these little water bottles. I'm gonna try out this Tailwind nutrition. I've got about 200 calories in each of these bottles. And I've got 3 little Ziploc baggies that have 200 calories each. And I've got a water filtration thing I got off of Amazon that I'll be able to get water at streams or the lake as needed. Should have enough. Heard there's some overgrown brush too, so I'll have to watch out for that. But that's where the Garmin is gonna keep me on track. I think the main I guess out and then coming back is coming up here. So you can hear the water. I'm gonna try to take it, I don't know, easy. I don't know, it's starting out, we're already at 5,000 elevation. I think it's gonna go up to 8,000 or 9,000 feet. You can really hear the creek here. It's real pretty. Put that there. I want to try to jog this as much as possible. Not trying to go fast, but yeah, here is where I think I'll come back here in I don't know how many hours, but this is where we go to start, and I'll check back in a little bit. About a mile in, exiting the shade here as the sun comes up over the mountains more. Haven't really gone uphill yet, or it doesn't feel like it. Can definitely feel the altitude a little bit, but it's real pretty. You can just went through a section where there's some burnt trees, but so far the trail is pretty good. Pretty not too bad to run on. I'm feeling pretty good. You can see starting to see the Sawtooth Mountains up there. It's really quiet if you just stop. You can hear the creek and then the birds, and then yeah, you can kind of see where the fire came through here a little bit more so back where I just came from, but so far so good. About 2 miles in now. The sun isn't the greatest for this direction. You can see it this way, it's real pretty. The trail's a little bit overgrown, but it's not too bad. Nice wearing these merino wool socks. They're helping to keep the bushes and weeds and stuff off my ankles, but so far so good. Haven't really gone uphill too much yet. I think if I look at my watch, should be starting to ascent pretty soon here. It's going to be a beautiful day. So about 3 miles in so far. Just been following the creek. I think it's Barron Creek. So far it says we've gone up about 444 feet in elevation, but it looks like it should really start to go up pretty soon. Hasn't been as barren as I thought with the fires. You do see there's some wood that's burnt, but lots of brush here, lots of pretty wildflowers. There's some purple and orange and yellow. It's really beautiful so far. The sun makes it a little harder to see the Sawtooth Mountains up there, but really nice peaks up there, and yeah, getting ready to start the climb I think in just a second. Actually, before I go, here's an example of one of those trees that's really burnt from the fires that fell down, but it didn't get all the trees. But it's pretty cool to see just nature and how it's growing back. Looks like we got a fun little part coming up here in a second. I see a creek. Oh wow, we're gonna have to cross this. Let's see, somewhere. I don't know where the trail is. Is this the trail? And this is a good thing I brought my watch here. Let's see. Yeah, this is the crossing right here. Huh. Well, here we go. It's a little bit. Let's see. Really fast. Gonna go get the shoes right here. Really quick. Well, doing it okay. It feels nice. It's not too bad. Shoes definitely getting wet. It's all dry. Whoa, getting deeper. All right, made it across. Good deal. Didn't fall. And now my feet are a little bit frozen. But I think this is going to be the start of the uphill then, because we're, yeah, let's see here. Maybe some switchbacks. I think the trail, let's see. Oops, I think I just clicked the lap button on my watch. Let's see here. Yeah, this is good to get the map on the Garmin and know where I'm going. Ah, here's the trail. All right, so that's where we came from. This is where we're going. So about 4 miles into the run right now, that creek crossing was about 3.5 miles in, and I saw first person on the trail. They were camping in a tent. You see a mountain just up there, a little snow on it. Definitely start to climb here. We've gone up about 750 feet so far, and it says we got 3,300 more to go. And I guess about the next, I don't know, 6 miles or so. So definitely going to get steeper, kind of climbing up above the creek now, and still going strong. Well, we're at almost 8 miles, and this is a little interesting thing. You want to go under or over or around? I think I will go around. Keep thinking it's going to start going straight up, but it hasn't done it yet. Let's see. Oops. That was 5 miles there. Just about, at least. So, yeah, I guess 1,148 feet. 3,300 feet left. Actually, I don't know where the trail went. I think, yeah, here it is. Well, yeah, it's a little bit overgrown, but as long as you look. So something went wrong with the file there. This is an interesting little trail. Hey, you're gonna have to come back over here, and then the street comes around. I think it rained yesterday a little bit, so the creeks might be going a little bit stronger. Yeah, still going strong. Just running through this really beautiful open little area here. I guess the fires, you can see those, but it's just kind of nice in the open, a little meadow here. It's real pretty. Some more blockage of the trail from the fires, but what's cool here is these giant rocks. You know, they must have fallen at some point. Now they're just scattered down here, but these are pretty massive. Going around where the fire was, the trail is back over here. Yeah, this is the most fallen trees I've seen so far, but that was a really hot fire. You can tell from the burnt trees. So we're about 11 kilometers in. I saw the first hikers actually a little over 6 miles, or 6.25, 6.5 miles in. They're probably coming down from Sawtooth Lake. Haven't passed anybody yet, but I also got started fairly early in the morning. It's been a little bit more overgrown, just kind of taking it easy. It's pretty out. I'm glad I dressed, I think, okay. He said it was supposed to be like upper 40s at the start. It was just slightly chilly in the beginning, but it's definitely warmed up. But good day for a hike. I think it's a colder day than it has been, and it should get a little cooler as we go up, but still following the river or the creek. We've got, let's see, so we've gone up 1,660 feet. So we're about, well, I don't know, it should be, I don't know if that's 3,300 more to go. Yeah, it might be 3,300 more to go. So it really should start picking up here momentarily, but still going strong. Drinking the tailwind, making sure I have some calories, and just enjoying the hike. Well, I just realized something. It's no wonder I never felt like I was going up, because I wasn't. I missed a turn about 3 miles ago. So I'm headed back. I just sent my parents a message, let them know that I know that I went the wrong turn. I almost made it to, I guess, Barron Creek Falls. I could have just gone there. It's probably another half mile, but I figured if I get back on course, this will be more like 26 miles instead of 20 miles, and I think I should still be able to do it. I have about 1,000 calories, and I'm feeling okay. But yeah, no wonder I never was going up, because I wasn't. I was just following the creek. So headed back, I think 3 miles. I'll see where that turn was I missed, and start going the actual route I wanted to go. Well, I got about 2 more miles until I get back on the trail I meant to go on. It makes a lot of sense now why it seemed like I was supposed to be going up. That was never happening, and then it kept looking like my estimated time of arrival kept going up even though I was going further. So yeah, makes a lot of sense now. I did get this Be-Free water filtration system just filled up at a creek. Works pretty well. Nice, cold, refreshing water. And yeah, I think I'm gonna keep going and do the whole loop. It's gonna be maybe closer to 24 to 26 miles instead of the original 19 or so, but I think I should be okay. So it turns out after I did that really large water crossing, the first one, I saw this sign, and now that I think about it, I did see that thing that said Sawtooth Lake, but I guess I just didn't get it. So this is about 3.5 miles in to the what was supposed to be the run, and instead of going 3.5 miles, I have gone, let's see, over 10.5. So I guess I've gone about 6.5 miles off course. But anyway, here we go. This is starting the actual climb now. My watch says I've done 1,800 feet of elevation. We've got 3,300 left to go. Got water filled up, still got some energy. So I think this is what we have in store now. Yeah, definitely starting to go uphill now. There's a pretty waterfall up here. I don't know if I'm going to get closer to it. The river, or the creek, is running pretty strong. So about 3 hours into the hike now. How far have we gone? A little more than, let's see, 11 miles, I guess. 11 and a half miles. It's real pretty. The sun's definitely come out. I'm really glad I brought that water filter. Nice little cascading waterfalls coming down this. Up here somewhere we'll see Mount Reagan and be going around that. But it's really scenic. Sun's coming out. You can really see the Sawtooth Mountains. It's beautiful. Where we came from. Wow, it's just amazing how beautiful that is. It's like this picture right here, it's like a postcard. I'm gonna take a picture with my camera. Wow, just every turn is more beautiful than the next. Oh, wow. Soaking the legs here for a second. The water, I don't know what. Upside down. Really cold water. Going through here. Might refill the water while I'm here, just to be safe. Well, it'll be okay. Wow, that's really cold. It's nice. All right, we're on about 19 kilometers. Here we go. So this is the trail. You can see it, but it's a little bit overgrown. I think we're just climbing up. Can't see the lower valley anymore really, but it's kind of good that I took that wrong turn. The sun is up overhead now. I get a little bit better view of the mountains. Saw a couple people at that little creek crossing a while back. Gone about 12 and a half miles total now. Would have been up past the lake at this point, but I still have a few more miles to go because of that turn, but missing that turn I mean. But it's definitely nice, and here the trail opens up a little bit, so I might try to jog a little bit of this. Just went through this section. Impossible to see the trail even. I crawled under 2 trees and over 1 or 2, but looks like I'm back on track. Yeah, so pretty dense here. Having to kind of scramble over some stuff. Lots of vegetation here. Just stop for a second to rest and fill up another whatever the drink is I'm drinking, I forgot. But feeling pretty good still. Keep going up, over halfway up to the top now. So just keep going. I'm not losing it. I realized after I stopped filming, drinking tailwind, but I'm definitely starting to feel a little tired, either the altitude or just the distance. Had about 400 calories so far. I've gone about almost 4 hours. This is really dense. It's kind of hard, definitely kind of hard to run through here, but it's doable. It's nice when you get out in the open and you see the mountains again. But this is a little bit of kind of like going through a little forest here. Ducking down, trying not to get the sticks in my face. Then you get a little bit of an opening, but I think hopefully it opens up again soon. It's a little bit more challenging to walk bent over. Here we go. There you go. Still beautiful mountains, as you see. Still going strong. Okay, approaching a turn that looks like it might have a nice view. We'll see. Nice mountain up there. I think when we round the corner, we're almost gonna take a left, I think, which will, no, we gotta go through one of these again. Well, this time we got a little bit of a creek. Whoa! Slow down a little bit. There you go. Got through this creek here. Through here. All right. There. So, Sawtooth Lake, just to the north, I think. Go around the bend, and Mount Reagan is somewhere over there. I don't know that you can see it yet. That's a pretty cool mountain there, though. It did just open up after I got out of that thicker vegetation. Hopefully, it stays like this for a little bit. I don't know what elevation I'm at. It says I've got another 1,600 feet to climb, so I think I'm about 7,000 feet. Maybe feeling the effects of that a little bit. But this is really beautiful up here. I've only seen a couple people on the trail. Some people are camping up at Sawtooth Lake. Really all you can hear is the birds and the water. Occasionally there might be an airplane going over. I think I heard a woodpecker a little while ago. Really echoed. This is beautiful, coming up more into a little bit more of a foresty area. Oh, I think we're gonna climb over this at some point. I've been keeping my eyes on the trail. Every once in a while though, you gotta look up and make sure you're looking at the mountains. So beautiful. Not quite as much vegetation as there was. Definitely feeling the altitude a little bit though. I've gone, let's see, 23.5 kilometers. So that's about, let's see, well, 25 kilometers will be about 15.5 miles. So about 14.5 or so miles. Still going strong. It's really pretty. As you get up higher, you can definitely feel the cooler, crisper mountain air, which is nice. I'm trying to stay hydrated here. I stopped the recording just a little too soon. There's a giant rock slide here. Definitely don't want to have been here when that happened. That's a lot of rocks. So there, the trail is right up there. I gotta cross this thing though. So definitely don't want to fall down here. Yeah, it's a little bit of a drop. Just be careful here. We're gonna switch to GoPro. Let's see here. Kind of cool. Okay. Step. All right. Now, right in the middle over here. That's really cool looking. Yeah, I don't want to go down there. Awesome though. Okay. That's okay, it's not as bad as it seems. Not as bad as it seems. It looks a lot faster than it is. But yeah, it's really pouring down there. Okay, almost across. Almost got it. Alright, we made it. I think I'm gonna fill some water here. Got a better view of the snow still in the mountains there as we round the corner. Different hairpin turns here. It says have about 800 feet of elevation left to go up, but I think that's going to happen maybe more after Sawtooth Lake, or gradual, because it's starting to flatten up or flatten out a little bit. I'm able to jog this. Definitely a little bit more alpine environment right now. I don't think the fires hit this area. Past a little water pond or something, and now really open it up into the mountains right here. It's just beautiful. Got these two little creeks right there, the mountain right there. That actually might be Mount Reagan. I should look on my phone, but it's beautiful coming around the corner here. Oh, nice breeze. Sawtooth Lake will be coming up pretty soon. Yeah, I looked at the map. I think I have another maybe mile or two until I get to Sawtooth Lake. You got these nice little small lakes here beforehand. Just really pristine. Now, that's not Mount Reagan. I looked on the map. It's, I think, hidden. I think we won't see it until we go around Sawtooth Lake, but this is just beautiful. We'll definitely have to try to get in the water when I get to Sawtooth Lake. Super blue. I don't know if you can see that. Really clear. Coming up on the next little body of water. I think this might be the last little body of water until we get to Sawtooth Lake. It's really just beautiful up here in the middle of nowhere. Just all alone. Got some snow still in the mountains there. Let's take a minute just to listen to that. Well, it's July 5th and I get a little bit of a snow crossing here if I want to. Well, I stepped in it. Yep, here we go. Not too many people up here. You can't hardly even see any tracks. Whoa, it's a little slippery. Whoa. Okay, made it across. A little slippery. Really cool rocks up here. Just really need a even wider angle lens to get all the mountains. So headed this way, but every once in a while you just have to look back and just look at that. So coming from that way, I got some more snow to go through. I do see the tracks though, so I think I'll be okay. It's really slippery. Oh boy, where is the trail? Well, I do have my watch. Oh, there it is. I see it's just ahead. Let me come up here. It'll be easier. Oh yeah, I think the trail. It's hard to see the footprints. The snow is pretty bright. It's just amazing how big these are. I don't know if the camera does justice to it, but it's just amazing. It's just really high. Kind of like another planet almost. Forest over there. Just rocks and rocks and rocks. It's kind of cool how they made the trail here. All these rocks. Where I came from. They have a fallen tree up here that they cut off. Definitely feeling the altitude a little bit. I think above 8,000 feet now. I think almost to the top here, and then it'll be down to the lake. Getting closer, starting to see some water up ahead. That's where I came from. Let's go out this part here. Well, be careful over the snow again. Alright, here we go, up the hill. Sawtooth Lake is just up ahead. Not this little thing to start, but just beyond that. Getting close. Alright, did another couple snow crossings, and now we've come to the point we've been waiting for. Wow, Sawtooth Lake. Only way to get up here is to hike. Last year I came with my mom and dad, and didn't quite make it to the top. I thought I did, but it was a little lake before this, coming from Stanley's side. I was in shin deep snow, and it was snowing, and I probably got within a quarter mile or half mile of this lake and turned back, but it's just beautiful. This would be a runnable section, but I think I'm just going to walk it, enjoy it. It's just amazing. I'm going to have to find a way to get down there and get in the water, but I think I'll have some chances further down the trail. Let's just keep walking. Just taking my time. I want to find a way to get down there, but this is pretty steep, so I'm hoping that before I completely get around the lake, there's a place to easily, or at least more easily, get in. You can see the bottom of the lake there. It's really clear. The place is just majestic. It's just beautiful. So getting to the end of the lake, I think I found my place to go get in the water down there. So I definitely think that is Mount Reagan. It's just beautiful. It's so just towers over the lake here. The sun and the shadows, it looks really cool. So I'm going to try to get in here. It's probably about 30 something degrees, but we'll try. There's nothing. Ooh. might just take a quick swim out there. Oh, it's cold. That is really cold. Oh boy. Okay, I did it. Okay. Oh wow. That is cold. Brr, I did it though. Did it. Alright, just enjoyed the nice little cool off in the lake and refilled the waters. Got some more energy. Or the last of the tailwind. I had 2 baggies made, so I put those in there. Probably have one sooner than later. And then yeah, just enjoy going around the rest of the lake here and then try to jog on down. I think we're at about 8,700 feet of elevation was the max. And now we're just gonna say goodbye to Mount Reagan and Sawtooth Lake and round the corner up here and head back down to the campground where I parked. Coming from that direction, and now we're going this way. So this is another little lake. I think, let's see. Oh yeah, that's still Sawtooth Lake there. So last year when I came up here from the Iron Creek trailhead, I made it out there into the distance. Thought that was Sawtooth Lake and thought it was a little underwhelming, but it turns out it was just a little lake before. Didn't quite make it, but made it all the way this time. It's even better view. This is the whole Sawtooth Mountains out that way. A lot of peaks. I have to be careful here. A lot of snow. Not too many tracks. Whoa, whoa. See, that's why I'm going to take it careful, because I just slipped. Whoa, I don't want to go down the mountain. Whoa. Okay, well, I'm going to take this easy here. Well, I think get you on the well, that was a little bit of a scramble. Didn't want to go sliding down there. But back on the trail now. Hopefully not much more of that snow. That was really cold. Still really pretty. So I'm doing a little bit of a scramble because I did not want to go over that snow and then it looks like it comes back. So I think if I just come straight up here, I'll get back on the trail. So yeah, climbed above the snow so I can just get back onto the trail right here. Oh, you can really see out into the mountains in the distance there. These just jagged peaks are amazing here. Alright, I think back on the trail. Sawtooth Lake again. I think I might try to start to jog here again. It just keeps taking more pictures and videos because every turn it just looks more beautiful. Just stay up here all day. Okay, as we leave Sawtooth Lake, we got this nice little run up along the side of the mountain. I really just don't want to leave this place. I think that's Stanley out in the distance. So cool that you can look up here and you wouldn't even know the lake is up here. Definitely climbing up. This is apparently it's a little bit faster if you come from the campground up this direction, but I'm doing the loop. I think I like the way I came. This is just amazing. Okay, as I leave Sawtooth Lake, I'm encountered with this, but it looks like some people will try to slide down. My hope is that I can just maybe go around. I think that's the trail right there. I think. Yeah, it says I'm supposed to just head this way. Oh, here. Maybe I go underneath here. Yeah, that's where I gotta go. Sometimes you gotta just... Alright, here we go. Now if I can... This is why I have my Garmin watch. I can see where the trail is. Oh yeah, I'm back on track. So, bye lake. Here we go. Actually, before I go, this is what I'm looking at now. Wow, yeah, you can see where the fire really took out some of this. Okay, I can see the trail at least. So just gotta go downhill to the campground. Yeah, the fires definitely came through this area last year. It's a much different sort of environment to come back down through. There's lots of loose rocks, so it's kind of jog easily, but it also feels a little cooler. Coming up to a little creek crossing here. Nice little waterfall there. I don't even know if I'll get wet on this one. Nope, didn't get wet at all. Gotta climb over some of these trees. Nice how the water feeds into these little lakes. It's a beautiful day to be out here. Probably couldn't ask for a better day. Before I go, I think I've got to cross this. Make sure on my phone or on my watch. I think I'll just take the, yeah, let's just take the log. Let's see if I can keep my balance across this. Whoa. Okay, here we go. Oh. All right, here we go. If I fall in, it's not the end of the world, but doing okay here. All right, easy peasy. Made it. Keep going. It's just, it's so quiet up here. Like, I guess I'm supposed to, yeah, this is the trail. I'm supposed to go up this thing. It's gonna be a little challenging. Come from this way. Doesn't even look like anyone's been up here today. I don't know where those people came from that I saw earlier. Well, meet you at the top. Actually, just thought of a pro move and just go around it. It's a lot easier than trying to go up that thing. Scramble up the rocks here a little bit along the side, and we'll meet up with a trail here. Let's see. Well, it's probably just up there a little bit, so let's be careful here. Oh, that rock is not steady. All right. That's how. Still about a foot of. Whoa. Well, good thing the snow is solid. Didn't go straight through it. Let's see here. So I think up here on top of this, I think the trail's probably right over here. All these trees have kind of like fallen down. It's hard to tell exactly where, but oh yeah, there's the trail. All right, back on course. Ooh, have to go over these trees every once in a while. Ooh. I think I looked at the elevation. Still got about 10 kilometers to go. It's gonna be a little over 26 miles, but yeah, I think once I get over this hill, it's based on my watch. I don't know if that shows. I don't know if that shows. Oh, there you go. The green is done. The blue is what I got left, and it looks like I'm about to head straight down to the campground. Yeah, it's definitely what it looks like. But now, campground is out in the distance somewhere over there, and it's or over here. I don't know. I'll find it. Just follow the trail. You can see the trail down there. But this is just where the fire just ravaged this area. Hear the wind, I guess, coming through there. Continuing the descent here. See the Sawtooth Mountains still there. It's a really beautiful day. Don't think I could have asked for a better one. This is kind of cool with the wildflower fires. You cut all these really pretty wild flowers, the yellow, orange, blue, all down this hillside right here. It's really pretty. The sounds I was hearing earlier weren't the wind. There are these streams coming through the place here. Don't be too bad to cross. Still have about 4 miles left to go, I think. Yeah, really pretty. Headed out there somewhere. Continuing to make progress down the mountain. There's another stream coming up here. I guess I'm just now leaving the Sawtooth wilderness. So I don't know what this is, but now I actually, let's see how far I have. It says I've got now I actually have like 4 miles left. I thought I had 4 miles earlier. But now I'm down in a meadow. I don't know if I'm gonna see those jagged peaks anymore, but nice green meadow. I see some hikers up there. The first hikers I've seen since I've started to come down the mountain. Coming down the mountain, really cool little cascading waterfall here. Just hit 40 kilometers on the run, hike, back down into this much more vegetated area. Very different this side of the mountains than the one I came up on. I think I have, let's see, well, it says I have about 2 miles left. Got a little river down there. Should have enough water to finish this up. Back in a little bit of shade, a lot more runnable trail here, so I think I'll do that, and getting close to the finish. Let's see, another mile or two, I think. Yeah, about a mile and a half or so, maybe less. Beautiful day. It's a really pretty field of purple wildflowers. Yeah, back to where we started in the morning. So I think we just gotta over the bridge, and I think we'll be about there. Oh, I see some tents. Getting close. It's been a long day, but totally worth it. We got about 150 meters left, I think. Let's just not fall in the last little bit here. All right, here is, let's see. I think this is it. Oh, actually, probably this way. I don't want to take a wrong turn at the very end. Let's see. I think this is probably it. Yeah, this is it. Oh yeah, here's the trailhead. Getting closer. Right, made it back to the start where we started. So let's see how far that was. Just under 8 hours of moving, probably about 9 hours, I imagine, total. We'll see later, but that was an awesome run. We'll have to do it again sometime.